Hi, I'm Jay, and this is a Harley Davidson. Well, not like the one we've seen in posters. This one is built for the roads that we actually ride on. Strip away the stereotypes and what's left is simple. A motorcycle that still carries the weight of a legendary name. With me is the Harley Davidson X440, which at first glance doesn't actually wear the same heavyweight silhouette that one usually associates with the potato machines. It's smaller, leaner, and seems far more approachable. Some might even say it doesn't look like a Harley at all. I'm someone who loves a good looking motorcycle, and the X440, well, I would say it's decent at best. It isn't a too bad looking motorcycle, but it isn't the best looking either. But here's the thing, Harleys have never been just about the looks alone. It's always been about the feel. What happens when the engine fires and when the roads stretch ahead. And that's where the X440 shows its true colors. Alrighty, let's get into the motovlogging part now, which is, I think, is a must for a motorcycle review, because it truly gives you a perspective of the what bike actually feels like in a point of view of the rider. So the first thing that you observe once you sit on the bike is that it is a low slung bike. It's not too wide, and overall it looks very simple. The switch gear are proportionate. They are small, bulky. However, they are mediocre in quality. They are not like super premium like the ones on the premium Royal Enfields, which are made out of aluminium, and I really dig that. The touch and feel is supreme on those types of switch gears. Okay, so this is all aluminium. The side cladding is aluminium. The tank, it's nice. It's not too bulky. It's not too thin, and I can easily flat feed the bike very easily. I am like 5'7" and a half, somewhere between 5'7" and 5'8", and I'm super comfortable with the bike. The seating posture, it's super comfortable. The foot pegs are not forward biased like in some cruisers. This of course is not a thoroughbred cruiser. This is a mix and match, a proper city bike if I add. So if I turn on, it's a nice round dial. However, I'm not sure if it's at the max brightness. It is a bit filmy, so to speak. I mean, it would have been better if the screen was completely digital and round. This looks very filmy with a rectangular digital screen in between, or it might as well be my own opinion. As I said in the first part of the video, Harleys they're more about the ride feel. Let's see if the X440 lives up to that benchmark. The bike starts with a deep bassy thump. The throttle response is nice and crisp, but the throttle feel is also very sharp. I really love a sharp throttle response. This is what Harley Davidsons are all about. It's all about the feels. The gear shifter, super smooth, super slick. So immediately the first thing that you notice on the bike is how easy it is to ride. I mean, for a beginner, it is a perfect machine. I couldn't ask for anything more from this motorcycle from a beginner perspective. It feels very agile, surprisingly, despite of its weight, which I don't think it's too much. The turning radius, voila, easy. Oh my god, she handles so well, man. Supremely agile. And boy, the throttle response, the braking, beautiful. I think I'm going to give it 10 on 10 on the handling and overall riding dynamics of this motorcycle. You have to ride it to believe it, period. Okay, I'm going to do a very short U-turn without putting my feet down. See how easy it is to maneuver the bike. I mean, I haven't put my foot down. Super easy. I mean, the way the engine delivers its power, I honestly feel like it's a diesel. It has a lot of diesel characteristics because it is supremely torquey. I mean, I'm on 4th at 40 kmph. Close to throttle, and bro, it thumps. This is a proper thumper. Speed rumble, you barely feel it. I mean, you do feel it, but it's not like the Himalayan that you won't feel it, but it's kind of soft. I think the best part about this motorcycle has to come down to the torque. This is a stupendously torquey motorcycle, and I mean, you don't really feel like pushing the bike a lot. Between 2 and 4,000 rpm is the sweet spot for this. Post that, it's some vibrations. I mean, not some, decent amount of vibration. Before I actually rode the motorcycle, I thought and assumed that I would actually find a lot of dislikes. I would dislike a lot of stuff about this motorcycle. However, I was kind of wrong. This bike has been very, very impressive. And why is there a massive pole in the middle of the highway? This is, oh my god, I have no words, man. I'm out of words. Don't call yourself an enthusiast if you see a tunnel and you've got a decent vehicle and you don't do this. Never gets old, never gets old. I find it quite surprising that you don't get to see a lot of these motorcycles on the road. This bike actually deserves a lot more sales. I think it's because people have already made a thought process that it is not a true Harley Davidson. The only valid Harley would be the one with the V-twin. To all those people who are doubting the X440 and its capabilities, I would say just go ahead, take a test ride, and you won't be disappointed. The looks can be improved a bit, and it can be made to look more like a cruiser. I mean, they should bring out something like a Nightster 440 or maybe a Pan America 440, and that is something which I would really look forward to, because this engine is very potent. This bike does make you feel something.
People seem to be divided about the X440. No one really hates it, but few truly appreciate it. For me, every motorcycle serves one purpose that words can't capture, a feeling only real enthusiasts would understand. I'd even be happy on a Honda Activa, because the joy of two wheels is universal.
The X440 isn't built for speed chasers or weekend racers. It's not trying to outgun sport bikes or flex numbers on a spec sheet. This motorcycle is for the riders who actually ride their motorcycles day in and day out. The ones who commute to work through the week, and those who don't think twice before packing their bags and head out on the highway. So if you're the kind of rider who sees motorcycling as a part of your life and not just as a means of escape from it, then this motorcycle, the X440, makes a lot of sense. It's not the loudest Harley out there, but it might as well be the most practical one in the bunch. Comment down your thoughts on this lovely motorcycle, and I'll see you in another video.
Now before I leave, I'd like to thank Capital Harley Davidson for lending me this X440. If you're in the market looking for a Harley Davidson, these are the guys you want to reach out to. All the deets in the description.